Welcome, Madridistas. The passion for the white jersey comes alive here. Stay tuned for the latest updates, transfers, and everything about the greatest club in the world, Real Madrid.
Real Madrid is pulling out all the stops to sign Florian Wirtz, the German sensation from Bayer Leverkusen. Since Xabi Alonso's arrival at the helm, Wirtz has become a central figure in the club's future planning. Alonso knows him intimately from their time together in the Bundesliga and sees him as the ideal player to reshape Madrid's midfield. At just 22 years old, Wirtz brings exceptional vision, line-breaking ability, and tactical maturity, qualities that perfectly fit the style Alonso aims to implement in this new era at the Bernabeu. The club is preparing a bid that could exceed €100 million, a clear indication of Wirtz's strategic value. Talks have already begun with the player's entourage, but Madrid has set a firm condition: the transfer will only move forward if the team underperforms at the FIFA Club World Cup. A disappointing showing in that tournament would trigger an immediate push to bring Wirtz into the squad. At Valdebebas, there's strong belief that Wirtz wouldn't just add talent, but also leadership and freshness to a midfield in transition. Everything is in place: the plan, the interest, the ambition, and now the future could pivot on the club's performance in the weeks ahead.
Real Madrid has set its sights on Ibrahima Konate and is quietly executing a well-crafted strategy to bring the French centre-back to the Santiago Bernabeu. Although the defender is still under contract with Liverpool until 2026, the Madrid board is already working behind the scenes to win him over and prepare the ground for his arrival. At just 25 years old, Konate possesses everything the club is looking for: power, speed, tactical intelligence, and the ideal profile to lead the backline for years to come. This is no passing interest, it's a calculated move to reinforce the defense with a world-class talent before his market value rises or other top clubs enter the race. Back at Liverpool, concern is growing. Konate's refusal to extend his contract has set off alarm bells, stirring memories of similar past exits. The fear of losing another key player for less than his true worth, or even for free, is very real. Real Madrid, well known for its patient and strategic approach in the transfer market, is looking to capitalize on this uncertainty. While no official offer has been made yet, the Spanish giants have already expressed their interest and are closely monitoring the situation, waiting for the right moment to strike. Madrid's plan is clear: apply subtle pressure, offer a winning project, and move in with precision. The Konate operation is unfolding quietly but steadily, with the ultimate goal of seeing him in white, possibly sooner than expected. Real Madrid is stepping up its efforts to sign Alvaro Carreras, the current left-back for Benfica, as they look to reinforce a defense that struggled with injuries throughout the season. Carreras, a product of Real Madrid's own youth academy before spells at Manchester United and now in Portugal, has impressed with his pace, attacking flair, and discipline. The club sees him as an ideal addition to prepare for the upcoming Club World Cup, and negotiations with Benfica are already underway, despite the player's €50 million release clause. Madrid is working to lower that price without involving Manchester United, who still hold a buyback option set at €18 million. The goal is to finalize the transfer as soon as possible so that Carreras can join the team for pre-season training under Xabi Alonso. After a turbulent year defensively, Real Madrid wants no more surprises and sees Carreras as a key piece in stabilizing the back line. Although the deal is complex, confidence remains high within the club. Carreras' own desire to return to the club where he was formed could be the deciding factor. For Florentino Perez and the Madrid board, Alvaro Carreras has become the top target to fill the left-back position. Trent Alexander-Arnold could soon become Real Madrid's next marquee signing, and the Spanish giants are doing everything in their power to bring him in ahead of schedule. Although his contract with Liverpool officially ends on June 30, Madrid is pushing to secure his arrival earlier so he can be part of their squad for the FIFA Club World Cup, which kicks off in mid-June in the United States. With FIFA opening a special registration window from June 1 to 10, Real Madrid sees a golden opportunity to finalize the deal in time. Talks between the two clubs are already well underway. Liverpool is reportedly asking for around $1.1 million to release Alexander-Arnold early, an amount Real is willing to pay to have the English fullback available immediately. For Liverpool, it would also mean saving on the final month of his wages. At Valdebebas, there's no doubt, they want Trent in Madrid as soon as possible, ready to wear the white shirt and make an instant impact on the world stage. While there's no official announcement yet, all signs point to an imminent move. Real Madrid is leaving nothing to chance to ensure Trent Alexander-Arnold joins the squad in time for their first match of the tournament. William Saliba is Real Madrid's top target to reinforce their defense this summer. After a season plagued by injuries, the club is determined to act decisively and avoid repeating the same mistakes. At just 24 years old, Saliba has established himself as one of the most complete defenders in Europe, strong in duels, quick, tactically intelligent, and excellent with the ball at his feet. His profile fits perfectly with what Real Madrid needs, a modern centre-back with leadership potential and long-term projection. Florentino Perez is ready to go all in to make Saliba the new cornerstone of the Madrid defence. The club is preparing an offer that could exceed €100 million, convinced that such an investment is necessary to secure long-term stability at the back. Saliba, with his Premier League experience and growing role in the French national team, is seen not just as a reinforcement, but as a future leader who can define an era at the Santiago Bernabéu. Talks are already underway, and Real Madrid is intensifying contacts with the players' camp. While Saliba remains focused on his current season with Arsenal, he is reportedly open to the idea of joining Los Blancos and taking the next big step in his career. The club is doing everything in its power to make the move happen, and Saliba's arrival could become one of the standout transfers of the summer window. Eduardo Camavinga is packing his bags. His departure from Real Madrid is now only a matter of time. The French midfielder, who joined the club in 2021 from Rennes for around €30 million, has failed to meet expectations after 4 inconsistent seasons. Despite showing flashes of brilliance, his overall performance has lacked consistency. His high-risk playing style, often overly aggressive or reckless, has cost the team in key matches and ultimately worn down the patience of the club's leadership. Real Madrid has made its decision: Camavinga will not be part of the squad next season. The club had hoped to sell him for around €70 million this summer, but a serious injury sustained against Getafe, a complete rupture of the left abductor tendon, has complicated those plans. He is expected to be sidelined for about 3 months, and Madrid is now willing to accept offers in the €55 to €60 million range. Regardless of his injury status, the club is determined to move him on. His time in white is coming to an end. This isn't just a tactical move, it's part of a larger shift in Real Madrid's squad strategy. The club is aiming to rebuild its midfield with more creative, intelligent players, and Camavinga no longer fits that vision. His raw talent is undeniable, but his development has plateaued. As such, his departure this summer is not just likely, it's inevitable. Eduardo Camavinga's chapter at Real Madrid is closing. Real Madrid is going all out to sign Theo Hernandez. The Spanish giants, already planning for next season, have officially contacted AC Milan to inquire about the conditions for the French left-back's transfer. According to transfer expert Nicolo Sciarra, Theo has been put on the market after failing to reach an agreement with Milan to extend his contract, which runs until June 2026. This has opened the door for Madrid, who see Theo as a top priority to strengthen a key position identified by incoming coach Xabi Alonso. With the Alphonso Davies deal now off the table, Madrid is turning its full attention to Theo Hernandez. The French international, who previously played for Real Madrid in 2017, has grown tremendously since then, becoming a crucial player for both AC Milan and the French national team. Currently valued at around €40 million, he is admired in Madrid for his speed, strength, and top-level experience, not to mention his familiarity with the club. Talks are underway, and Real Madrid is doing everything possible to bring him back this summer. Internally, the club sees Theo as a strategic addition capable of making an immediate impact. If the financial terms are agreed upon, Theo Hernandez could very well return to the Bernabeu in the coming weeks. Tijjani Reijnders is the name Florentino Perez is quietly keeping at the top of his list to strengthen Real Madrid's midfield. With Toni Kroos officially departing after winning the 15th Champions League, the club is working behind the scenes to find a worthy successor. The Dutch midfielder from AC Milan, under contract until 2030, fits the bill perfectly: vision, tempo control, precision, and consistency. For Real Madrid, Reijnders is seen as the ideal player to orchestrate the game and bring balance to a midfield that has often looked disoriented this season. The Spanish giants are already preparing a smart strategy to move forward with the signing. The key bargaining chip in the deal is Alex Jimenez. The young Real Madrid academy product, currently on loan at Milan, is highly valued by the Italian club, which is eager to keep him. Real Madrid plans to use this interest to lower the asking price for Reijnders. Talks have already begun between the two clubs, and Madrid sees this negotiation as a chance to strike a major blow without getting into a bidding war with other European heavyweights also watching the player. Optimism is growing at Valdebebas. Reijnders is reportedly open to the idea of joining Real Madrid and becoming a central figure in the club's new long-term project. Florentino Perez is moving quietly but precisely. Signing the Dutchman has become a top priority, and the club is hoping to seal the deal before the competition heats up. A new midfield maestro may soon be walking out onto the pitch at the Santiago Bernabéu. Real Madrid has activated all its resources to secure one of the most powerful transfers of the market, Victor Gyokeres. The Swedish striker from Sporting Lisbon is having a sensational season, with 52 goals and 12 assists in just 49 matches. His lethal finishing has caught the full attention of the Santiago Bernabéu, and Florentino Perez himself is leading the charge to bring him to Madrid as soon as possible. The club's management sees Gyokeres as the ideal number 9 to complete their new Galactico project. Strong, explosive, and clinical in front of goal, his profile fits perfectly with the tactical demands of the team. Although Sporting has set his release clause at €100 million, Madrid is confident they can negotiate a better deal thanks to their strong relationship with the Portuguese club, with a clear objective of making Gyokeres the new goalscorer at the Bernabéu next season. Within the Sporting department, the message is clear: Gyokeres is a top priority. The club wants to seal the transfer as soon as possible and add him to a squad already aiming to dominate Europe.